A win could virtually seal fifth spot for Fremantle against a Swans outfit boasting the same lineup that smashed the Hawks last week. Though the Dockers have won 11 of their last 13 games at Subiaco, the absence of big guns such as Aaron Sandland would test a home side.
Pinch by Pavlich, the captain from 40 metres left. And it's out of bounds on the full.
An uncharacteristic miss from skipper Matthew Pavlich. At the other end, a young Swan playing just his fourth game showed them how it was done.
Out comes White, couldn't take it. Gee, that's a fantastic goal. Dennis Lane kicks an absolute belter.
Having broken his AFL duck last week, Lewis Jetta would have hoped the monkey was finally off his back.
And his woes in front of goal continue.
Despite several missed opportunities, the Swans were dominating in the possession count, and it wasn't until they gifted a free kick that Freo got on the board.
First goal in AFL football. Got it. He likes it. The Dockers on the board, and so is Walters.
The Dockers returned the favour when Shane Munford received a free. And just when Sydney looked to have the first quarter under control, Paul Hazelby marked in gold to narrow the deficit to 3.
It's coming around. He's got it. How about that to Hazelby in the square? Good mark.
The hosts weren't done yet. Michael Walters marking on the quarter-time siren.
There's Walters again.
His second goal putting the Dockers in front for the first time.
The fans like it.
With confidence back on dock, Fremantle began dictating play. And for Michael Johnson, height certainly proved an advantage.
For the opening score of the quarter, gets close to the man in the mark, but gets plenty of distance and gets the accuracy he deserves.
Sydney replied with back-to-back to make it a one-point game.
Man forward is White. McGlynn doesn't need him. He just goes alone and kicks a sausage roll.
They should have extended that.
50 off the bounce, sends it home to the wrong side of the post.
And two crucial misses came back to bite them.
De Boer, chance for him to put Fremantle back in front.
But McGlynn's strong hands and determination also earned him a 50. His second goal putting the Swans back in front at half-time. With Pavlich giving his boys a pep talk before the third, perhaps they should have focused more on McGlynn.
There's O'Keefe with a right boot clearance. McGlynn.
A diving mark from the small forward setting up his third major.
Right on 50. Hits it pretty good. Straight through.
As the term progressed, so too the arm wrestle. The sides going neck and neck thanks to Anthony Morabito's great snap.
And kicking an absolute brilliant goal.
The battle lines were well and truly drawn when a courageous McGlynn put his body on the line. And when Kepler Bradley and Paul Hazelby joined the party, Fremantle had kicked 3 straight.
And he just shoots it back to Hazelby. On the stretch, takes a good mark.
Though the Swans pulled one back, the Dockers began taking hold of the game. Matthew De Boer's good work finished off by Greg Broughton.
How's that?
Wow, have a look at that.
He bored in and got the footy, and he gave it
It's
over
his
to Broughton,
goal.
and Broughton kicks the goal. Goal assist, Matthew De Boer.
Compounding to Sydney's woes, another gutsy mark resulted in heartache for Jared Moore and more headaches for Paul Roos. And with Mike Pike also heading to the blood bin, it was left to Dennis Lane to boot the free kick.
30 metres out, directly in front, celebrates a goal.
That cut Freo's lead to 3 points at three-quarter time. With Sydney's casualty list hit hard, this was a chance for the Dockers. But it was Mike Pike returning with interest. He gave one straight back, though, to Bradley.
There's the free kick. He's dropped it.
And he'll put the Dockers back in front. The lead changes once again at Subiaco.
The Swans retaliated with back-to-back, Jetta setting his side alight.
You little beauty!
Yeah,
Yes, he's kicked it!
The Dockers weren't going away. The Swans' poor defence largely to blame, as Barr and Shammer trimmed the margin to 3.
Got it.
Shammer kicks the goal that keeps the Dockers in the game.
And when Nick Serban booted this beauty, the lead again changed.
Subin.
He opened the face beautifully.
Oh, did he what? That's a super kick from Subin.
This was going down to the wire. And after a relatively quiet game, Jesse White came out screaming to put Sydney back in front in the dying minutes.
He handballs it forward. He wants Jesse White off the ground. And he kicks it.
He's got it.
Ryan O'Keefe with the match winner at the death to make it back-to-back wins. The Dockers succumbing to a second successive loss.
Two bikes down. We got the call from Roos at three-quarter time, and even Mark Stone, our midfield coach, used to say, look, a few years ago, Bloods would have, come through and come on top, and this last quarter was massive with Benny and Doggy, Jared Moore injured, and the boys really dug deep, and Ryan's last goal there was just sensational. It was an amazing feeling, yeah.
Daniela Intilli, Big Pond Sport.